Hello students, in this video we will learn about the laws of reflection. Reflection is an optical phenomenon by which a light beam returns to its initial medium, that is the first medium, from the surface of the second medium. Here is an example of reflection where light is incidenting on the surface of second medium at the point O, and AO is the incident ray and OP is the ray that is obtained after reflection at the point O. So OB is the reflected ray, and this phenomena is known as reflection. The incident ray making an angle with the normal drawn at the point of incidence is known as the angle of incidence, and the reflected ray making an angle R with the normal drawn at the point of incidence is known as angle of reflection. Now, in this video, we will talk about the laws governing reflection. Now, the incident ray AO is a light ray striking a reflecting surface, which is this surface, and AO is the incident ray, and reflected ray is the ray obtained after reflection from the surface. So here OB is the ray that is obtained after reflection at point 2, and OB is the reflected ray. So what is the reflected ray? The ray obtained after reflection from the surface. Now, angle of incidence is the angle between the incident ray and the normal at the point of incidence, that is angle I, and the angle of reflection is the angle between the reflected ray and the normal at the point of incidence, and this is denoted by R. R is the angle of reflection, I is the angle of incidence. Now the laws that govern reflection are: the first law is known as the angle of incidence I is equal to the angle of reflection. So what is the first law of reflection? It says that angle I, which is the angle of incidence, is equal to the angle R, which is the angle of reflection. So I is equal to R. This is the first law of reflection. Now, what is the second law of reflection? The second law of reflection says the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal drawn at the point of incidence lie on the same plane. The incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal drawn at the point of incidence lie on the same plane. So, what here the keywords are incident ray, reflected ray, and the normal drawn at the point of incidence that lie on the same plane. So in the picture, OA is the incident ray, OB is the reflected ray, and ON is the normal drawn at the point of incidence O. So from the second law, we may say that AO, OB and ON must lie on the same plane. In this case, the surface where I am drawing is a plane, and according to the law of reflection, AO, ON and OB must be in this plane. So what is void in case of reflection? We cannot say that AO, ON and OB are in different planes. They must be in the same plane. By different plane, you may say that if AO is incidenting on this plane and ON also is in this plane, but OB is, suppose say, is coming out from the board towards you, then it will be in some other plane. Then we cannot say that AO and ON lies in the same plane with the ray OB. In that case, the law of reflection is violated, and in that way, reflection cannot happen. There must be AO, ON and OB lying in the same plane, such as this plane. This is a plane, a two-dimensional plane, and the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal are on this plane. This law cannot be violated. So these are the laws of reflection. That's all. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.